Hurricane Katrina was so wide that it filled up most of the Gulf.
Never in my history of doing 21 years of disaster work had I flown in one direction for an hour and a half in a small plane and we still weren't out of the disaster zone. That's when I realized this was big.
When I saw it, I just broke down. I wept uncontrollably. I couldn't believe it. It looked like a nuclear bomb had exploded.
Everything that we had in the church was gone. I mean, total devastation.
When a whole region of the country has been destroyed, when there are 1 million plus people displaced, it's actually impossible for the federal government to do much in that situation.
The sounds of the people in the night, and you just hearing people screaming for help and for help and for help, and it's dark and water's everywhere. It's crazy.
This was a time for us to be steadfast concerning helping one another, and even in the midst of the destruction, that we understood that we had to do what we can to pull our communities back together.
We have the Mennonites as well as the Southern Baptist group who've come to help us. We forget about whether we're Methodists or Baptists or Catholics, and we just get in there and do the work.
We've partnered with the American Red Cross, we've partnered with the Salvation Army, Lutheran Disaster Response, we've partnered with the Mormon Church a great deal.
I started working with First United Methodist Church and Grace United Methodist Church. It's very powerful to be there on Sunday morning. Our worst day is the most joyful place on earth.
The government alone cannot be adequate in preparing communities for disasters, in responding to disasters, and faith communities, voluntary groups are all part of that whole community response.
People coming from all over the world, people came here, churches and different ministries came here, rolled up their sleeves and went in houses, clean out houses.
When you're here trying to salvage your life off of the levee and sort out your stuff from everybody else, you don't have to worry about packing a lunch because you can go get something to eat. And, you know, every little bit means a lot to a man with nothing. And hey, a lot of people have nothing.
Make a difference. I want my life to make a change. I want my life to do some good here. I want my life to make a change.
All that we do must honor and glorify our great God. There is no greater calling in life than the call to serve others.